What's poppin', everybody? Cerebral54. I've got a standard match here with our cool Slaking deck. I'm going to show you guys more matches with this deck, of course. I really like it. It can be pretty good. Can get big knockouts on Pokemon while you lock your opponent's abilities while he's active. He's a pretty good Pokemon. He has a little bit of trouble with the attack where you can't use it in consecutive turns, but we have our ways to deal with it, hopefully. So I'm going to start with Raikou here. One of the better things to open with this deck, you either want to open with Raikou or Jirachi, so you can have a good Pokemon in the active position and get your strategy together. Raikou is the dude that is going to let me get energy acceleration on Slaking while doing damage, giving pressure to the opponent. So this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to use the Nest Ball with Volkner, grab a Lightning Energy, grab the Nest Ball. Since I have a Slaking and Candies in hand, where you're going to be able to get out basically Slaking on my next turn if my opponent doesn't disrupt my hand. And we've got Ultra Ball 2, definitely going to use that, dumping a Lightning Energy and dumping one of the Candies here so we can get another Pokemon. Set up the discard pile there with one Lightning Energy. And that's always the plan with this deck, kind of a classic little combo. It's always existed, these Pokemon that attack and grab energies at the same time. It's a great little attack to have, doing 30 for 1. Good enough damage for 1 energy, cheap, quick damage while getting an energy. Good stuff. Now, unfortunately, even though my opponent has opened up with this random shitty Torkoal, I guess it's not shitty in this case, it can do some stuff. Since my opponent has a DC. He is playing the Eevee and Snorlax Tag Team GX here, and this is basically the focus of his deck. This is a Snorlax Eevee GX deck, and it's a very bad matchup, I'm not gonna lie. He also uses this wait and see hammer. Fuck them for releasing a card like that. It was basically an instant energy removal on me. Damn it. So it slows ourselves down significantly here. But yeah, as I was saying, this Snorlax deck is very difficult because it's a Tag Team GX Pokemon with 270 HP. Even with my add-ons, he's never going to be in that range where he gets knocked out easily. So if my opponent uses Acerolas, and he probably does, he can heal off the damage and we're left with no KO. The other problem that's even worse than this, than all the HP, is Snorlax is a Pokemon that can get easy knockouts on any evolution Pokemon. Like he can easily take care of the stage GXs, no problem, doing 240. So against Slaking with 160, he's dead even easier. So we got a few cards from my Cynthia here. I managed to get my Slaking out, and we attach another Lightning Energy on Raikou. Starting to get our engine going there. I would have had more energy in play if it wasn't for that fucking hammer my opponent used. But it is what it is. And it seems my opponent, he's going to play the Kiawe. This is one of the benefits of colorless Pokemon. They take advantage of a lot of support of all the energy types. And that's another thing that's very good for Snorlax. It's very flexible. I'm taking advantage of the same concept here. Slaking being a colorless Pokemon that needs any energy. We can combine it with a Pokemon like Raikou here and just attach lightning energies like that on him. So yeah, similar Pokemon. We're both running these colorless Pokemon. Large HP in the games, high attack, kind of similar. Both they're pretty lazy Pokemon. Snorlax wants to eat and sleep all day, and Slaking is just lazy as fuck Pokemon. But joking aside, this is a very difficult matchup. I would say an impossible matchup. I'm gonna try, but you know, with Kiawe and all the energy acceleration my opponent is running to power up Snorlax, he used Guzma right here, targeting down Slaking. So it's just one bad scenario after the other. It's just everything going perfectly for my opponent, and everything is going shit for me. Didn't even manage to make use of that Slaking and it died. That's fucked up. So we're gonna keep using Boom and Thunder, I guess, and at least keep putting the pressure, getting the energies back. I'm gonna try do what I can here. But he also played down that fucking pat thing. I forgot what it's called. This new tool from Team Up. It basically gives 50 more HP to these big ass Pokemon. So man, yeah, this Snorlax is gonna be impossible to kill. Placed on another one down here. Attaches a DC. So he's getting his Pokemon powered up together. Uh, he's got the fucking even the Torkoal is powered up now, so that's annoying. And I don't even have a supporter. Let's see if we top deck anything here. I haven't used my field blower yet. I might use it now. Let's just get rid of his tool there. Normally I like to get a double plus, but he doesn't have another tool. And I need to draw a lot of cards with Cynthia here. So what should we do? What should we do indeed? Let me use this Cynthia. I'm not going to use the stretcher just yet. And what are we going to get here? I get Slaking, I get another Raikou, and we get the Nest Ball too. Let's see, let me grab the last Slakoth. It's the last basic Pokemon in the deck too. Play down the Raikou, and I guess attach the DC somewhere. And I can't really do anything. I'm just going to have another passive turn. My opponent has really put the pressure on me, to be fair. Like you don't really ever want to be in a situation where you evolve it to your Slaking and it dies in one hit without even doing anything. But that's what I was saying. It's complete advantage for Slaking. Just can easily take care of it, doing 240 damage. So another DC, my opponent searched that, and fucking now the other Snorlax is ready too. And he uses Switch and Enhance Hammer. He's fucking me up like with no mercy, man. He's just a complete beatdown. Fucking me up, disrupting me, not letting me basically play, not letting me do anything. Just kicking me while I'm down. But I mean, I guess that's how it is. It's no mercy. I'm not complaining. I made a little misplay there though. Since I knew this Torkoal had those energies on, I should have promoted Raikou maybe, so that he couldn't have gotten an easy kill with Torkoal there. Oh well, I guess Raikou's more valuable. So we're going to use the Volkner. I'm going to get the Candy and a Lightning Energy. So technically we can make a Slaking attack here, but I'm going to have to kill Torkoal, not really do all that high damage on Slaking, and then he's going to die. I should have really promoted Raikou right now, actually, and just kept attacking, I guess. 2 more Boom and Thunders. I mean, there's always the chance my opponent could use a Guzma, but promoting Slaking like that here, it's kind of a waste. He's going to die. He got me a knockout, but we really didn't take good advantage of his big attack there. Torkoal was almost knocked out anyway, had 60 damage on. So at the very least, the Shrine is still on the field, or I was going to say that, but he's playing Field Blower now. It did put up a little bit of damage, spread a little bit of damage on the Slakings and Eevees, but now it's gone, and like I've said, my opponent could just use an Acerola anytime, at any time, and that's not cool. So 2 Slakings are out of the picture, and they really didn't do much of anything. My opponent made sure of that. I also spent quite a few candies. I used at least 2 and dumped 1, so we only have 1 in the deck. So it's going to be even difficult to get another Slaking out and play. So I use the stretcher here. We're going to shuffle in a few of those Pokemon back in. Not much of a choice here. Let me get Slakoth and Slakings and Slakoth. Yeah, we got to get one of those too. And attach a Lightning Energy, I guess, on Raikou. I can keep attacking that way. Play the Shrine again. Hopefully this one sticks around for a bit too. Boom and Thunder, doing 30. And grabbing an energy. I mean, if I do knock out these Slakings, I just basically need to get 2 knockouts. They have quite a bit of damage on, so with a choice band, Slaking could take care of him, I think. the one with fire energies, but my opponent goes with the Acerola, heals him up, and that's so fucked up, man. And he even has this Salazzle that he built up out of nowhere. Uh, oh well. And it's basically my loss. I can't do anything here. Uh, this Pokemon Salazzle GX, it's actually quite good when you have taken a lot of prizes. You can basically get one shots on anything, doing 200 and 250 damage and shit. So what I'm gonna do here is just use the switch, maximize our Lily as much as I can. And what do you know, I do see the Slaking and the Choice Band. So I guess we're gonna go with a bang, take care of this Pokemon at the very least in one hit. So I tried, but this matchup, it really is impossible. If your opponent is playing like a pure Slaking deck, by the time you set up, they set up, and then they just beat you down. But I just thought I'd show you guys, since it's a, a match with an opponent using Slaking. Not a lot of people have used this deck. You can also use Kiawe, I guess, to power him up. I didn't mention this, but yeah, taking advantage of all of the energy acceleration methods, since you can attach any energy. So my opponent finishes me off with Megadon Friends, and it's GG. But I hope you guys enjoyed this short little match here with Slaking and Snorlax. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends, and I'll see you next time. What's up?